What's up, guys, and welcome back to Rich is Released. The real-life Tony Stark, Elon Musk, is considered a lunatic for his crazy ways of living life. With the evident success that he seems to be basking in daily, we surely know all that didn't come overnight. Running two major companies along with various side projects is no joke. But ever wondered to what crazy extent his schedule could go? Well, let us find out what this mad scientist is up to daily by looking into a day in the life of Elon Musk. The man has mastered time management ages ago and makes it seem so effortless with so many years of practice. A lot of people have been quite skeptical about the way he works and functions in a day, leading them to wonder if this is really a healthy lifestyle or not. The schedule seems to be working for him after years of practice, and hey, who are we to say anything to this gentleman who is, in fact, trying to change the world to a better place, putting in his time and soul into work for various companies. How long does Elon Musk sleep at night? Elon is not one to indulge in a slumber for long and sticks to his 6-hour limit, which could be quite impossible for someone who is used to the 7 to 9 hours of sleep an average human is said to get. The man is said to hit the hay by 1 a.m. and rise by 7 a.m. on the dot. But he is a CEO after all, time is precious and constantly ticking for that guy. The best part about mornings is breakfast, which according to research states it is the most important meal in the day. Elon is one who skips that and replaces it with a hot mug of coffee instead, and dives right into his first meal of the day at lunchtime. Does the man shower? Don't worry, the man does shower and keeps check of his personal hygiene all the time. In fact, he is known to indulge in warm showers as opposed to the regular cold showers most of the big shot entrepreneurs indulge in. What is the first thing that he does every morning? Most of us would indulge in some meditation, a quick prayer, or a run to start our day. But not this man. He chooses to reply back to important emails first thing in the morning. Of course, not all emails, but the critical ones that require his various companies to run throughout the day. He considers this time as the time period where his decision-making skills are at their peak, and hence decides to do so as soon as he wakes up. Before we get ahead with the video, did you know that the man is known to spend 80 to 90 hours working per week? That's twice the amount of time we spend working. Of course, that did pay him off with his success, but this kind of schedule isn't one that all can follow without either losing their mind or it taking a toll on their health. Back to Elon. Once he is showered and is all buttoned up, he tends to some more of his emails before he has to resume his parental duty by doing a school run. Yes, it is true that the man drops his kids off at school. But since they do not go to any regular school, but the school run by him known as Ad Astra School, it proves to fit in conveniently to his schedule. After bidding adieu to his 5 boys, he is back in the grind. He is said to give all his focus at one task at a time, which is why he splits the days he works at his 2 major companies, Tesla and SpaceX. His Mondays and Fridays are spent busily at SpaceX, while on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the days he is seen spending time at Tesla. What is the 5-minute slot technique that Elon follows? So according to Elon, splitting your tasks into slots of 5 minutes increases productivity and efficiency. Splitting tasks into 5-minute segments is no joke, but with practice, it does get better and is also said to work on multiple levels. We are sure you guys are wondering, when does this man work on building his other companies such as The Boring Company, Neuralink, and Solar Society? Apparently he doesn't have a schedule for that and works on them when he sees fit. Does he skip out on lunch just like breakfast? Fortunately, no, he does not. Lunch is something he does take, but even that happens in quite a hurry so as to meet the needs of his 5-minute slot. The man dumps down whatever he can get his hands on and gets back to the hustle ASAP. Actually, in many of his interviews and meetings that take place in the afternoon, it is a common sight to see him catching a quick bite, which he uses as a time-saving strategy. Now, how does he conduct meetings? Elon is not known for his conventional ways, and the rules he sets aside for meetings is just another example to back that up. Frequent meetings are not at all his cup of tea. He does not encourage meetings to have more than 4 to 6 members at a single sitting, and only the ones who are adding value to the particular discussion must be present there. He is not a man who loves to engage in long meetings, and that, we are pretty sure, is something all of his employees are grateful for as well. Apart from emails, what does the majority of his day entail? Depending on which day of the week it is and which company he's handling, 80% of that day's tasks go into designing and engineering his latest inventions. With such a busy day, does he even attend to nature's calls? In complete honesty, if he didn't, he would have blown the heck up by now. He manages to take his time out throughout the day to do so, but of course, doesn't waste time in the four walls of his bathroom, as well as he is busy responding to emails from there too. This leaves us to wonder if this me time that he got to spend alone was where the original flamethrower idea or the Hyperloop car ideas came into his big brain. How does Elon wind down after a tough day? Even after leaving work, his mind is constantly ticking with new ideas and improvements that he could make on his new projects. He hits the gym after he exits work, which is probably where he gets all of his energy from. Oh, how could we forget the bibliophile's engagement in books after work? When Elon was a child, he was said to complete 2 books a day. By the tender age of 9, he had completed reading all the books of the Britannica Encyclopedia. Now that's insane. Apart from this, he is known to spend his time having dinner and indulging in the guilty pleasure of responding back to emails yet again. How does Elon spend his weekends? You assumed we would say working, but let us just clear the air and tell you guys that he does not take his Saturdays and Sundays off from work. Even though he may not be at his workplace physically, we highly doubt that he is mentally in a relaxed mode on that one day. But Elon states otherwise by saying that it is quite easy for him to disconnect his professional life from his personal life over the weekends. Saturdays may involve fitting in a few hours of work if the necessity arises, but other than that, his Saturdays are meant for his 5 sons. That's quite nice to hear that such a busy individual does value family time at the end of the week. His Sundays are pretty much like Saturdays, but more eased up with regard to his schedule. While his Saturdays are spent doing things he enjoys, his Sundays are spent prepping up for the next week, and while doing a quick reflection on what the past week entailed. Sunday is his mental prepping up day, so as to get ready to race forward into the next week, in which he would again be giving out 80 to 90 hours of his focused efforts towards his companies. With that, we come up to the end of his day, where he crashes a little after midnight, getting his night's beauty sleep to be up bright and early to endure the challenges the next day throws at him. This definitely shows that success does not come easy, and we need discipline and willpower to actually make one's dreams into reality. Clocking in and clocking out of the day is something we all do, but how we plan the hours between those two events is what matters most. Guess we all have a lot to learn from this man, and hope we can establish his daily schedule as a part of our schedule, taking baby steps one at a time. Though all this is possible for Elon, it may not suit others, and hence it is important to follow a schedule to suit your needs, which do not affect your mental health. After all, he is the one running the companies, not us. So it is absolutely fine to tone it down a bit and simultaneously make haste in changing our daily lifestyle. That's it for today, y'all. I hope you had a wonderful time with us today, and we can't wait to have you back to our channel soon. Do us a solid and tap that thumbs up below. Also, subscribe to Rich's Release to be able to view our other videos that we put so much effort into making, just for you guys. Sayonara, ladies and gentlemen.